How we all doing this evening? Uh, we're here again in the 365 days of serious videos and live streams for our community impact work. So we got another snowstorm. I think it's a mild one, but still snowing outside since yesterday. The roads are okay, pretty clear. But still, this there is a black ice, so we gotta watch out. So people still driving slow around, and uh, again, we start our day with meeting. Um, the first one was good. I still have to report it, put a report for it. I'm sure they can help me. And the second one was in a phone call, but some of the question doesn't make sense. But I answered them and I said, I will write it in a report. And I think the third one, it was about 30 minutes. It was productive, very productive too. And the last one took us, actually, it was a personal meeting, and it goes from 5 to almost 7 o'clock. And then I headed home after that. By the time we fixed home and eat and stuff, it was almost 9:30. Uh, I'm gonna say I'm gonna start right now so I can see the people, talk to them, and have fun a little bit for them before we hit the bed. And I hope I can have enough sleep this evening. Have a lot. I have a big day, and tomorrow and after tomorrow. Mm. Okay, I'm coming to get you. So, guys, just hold on a moment. I gotta go get the little man and come back. I'm back. I'm back. So, guys, I was talking, about, what we have done today so far. How we doing? So, this is a recap about what we have done so far. So, again, guys, we're here to support each other, to give advice to each other. Anybody went through experiment, they want to share it with us. And again, guys, at the beginning of the video, I mentioned um, we are here, brother and sister, regardless religion, culture, beliefs, you know, uh, whatever the media told us, about each other. Because if we didn't deal in with each other in person, don't judge the whole nation on such a movie or such. You know what I mean? In such a movie or such anything, that would actually just control you. I'm done like just read, educate yourself, read a history. History is the one actually going to tell you everything about today's date, what's going on today and what's happening and all of that. And because many people they're still, I want to talk with respect to all the people, from their answers. I was telling them, what do you know about history, what do you know about history, because history is going to tell you, where these people were and how this formed and since when that formed or that country when it's formed. Because many times, because they know I'm a Middle Eastern, and I tell them, you look like a Middle. Yes, I'm Egyptian, American, black, Asian, all of them at once, and I have both, brother. Guess who's back, brother? Nice to see you here. And Dr. Studio, don't forget to subscribe. It's for free. I promise you that. I've been fighting so hard to make it for free. And now it's for free. So, I like both, but if you ask me if you say which one you prefer, I prefer cats. And both of them, they're nice animals, and both of them, I like both of them. I'm dog or cat, any animals, I'm a big fan of them. So, guys, let me, guys, I've done this channel, I've done these videos to support each other, to love each other, to advise each other all over the world. I'm Egyptian, and at the same time, I'm an American. I deal with the people in Egypt, and I deal with the people in the United States in here, and I deal with people all over the earth. From Indonesia, from Jakarta, from Philippines, from North Korea, South Korea, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Rome, Italy, all over the place, and we are as brothers and sisters. Every time I deal with person, I deal with people, they're nice. Don't listen to the media and all of that trying to feed us. Okay, okay. Go ahead, brother. So again, guys, just love each other. Again, I'm doing social enterprise company. My company is construction social enterprise. That's what I do for a living, and helping people out for almost for free. I take their application and go apply for a grant and get the grant and help them and keep my company running at the same time. But at the same time, I'm helping my community to grow. And instead of just leaving and abandon my community and go work for other places, has more people, has more money. No, I'm here. I'm dedicated to improve this community as much as I can. My parents-in-law, they live here. My kids live in here. My grandkids live in here, and I'm gonna grow this community, and I'm trying to make it better for everyone. It's not just, I'm living here, for a while now. It's almost 10 years in here, and actually, most of the improvement that been happening, it been happened by the people, not by the government. What do you think about taking a religious view to the extreme and hurting other people over? Brother, if you read all of them, if you read between the Torah and if you read about Bible, uh, Jeremy's Bible, uh, and you read about Quran, three of them they're telling people, do not hurt people. Do not hurt other people in every mean. Not even by the words. Because, guys, the words sometimes is worse than bullets. Some words will leave a scar for life. People just think, just words. But some other people, they really, don't care about who you're saying or what you're saying to them. Some people, they don't like to take advice. I'm a big fan of taking advice from people. I will listen. I will learn, especially from people older than me. You know, I know somebody, he's big influence in economy. He said, I used to do community work. He go to the senior citizen places, and go to talk to people. They're 90 years old or 80 years old, take their experience, give them what they have experienced in life and what they learn and what advice if they return back to their 20. And I take this advice and put it in my life and go on with it. And this is how I became successful, because people literally, I took the word out of the mouth of these people, and I applied on my work, I applied it on my community, and this is where I am. This is what they told me, because in one time, they have experienced everything I'm trying to experience on my own right now. So why do I have to try it from the beginning when somebody already tried and already come with a result? I know some people would tell me, different time is different, consequences are different. But it's the same thing like history. If you look back in the history and you read the history, you will find the history actually it's repeating itself over and over and over and over again. Look, I mean, I look at it. At the beginning, it was hi, Kellen. It was the Romanian Rome when it was all over the earth. And then the Islamic Empire, or Islamic culture, they control also most of the earth at the time, after they defeated Rome. And then after that, starting England and European colonies in Africa, and also, and then now it's been Europe taken over, Europe and United States, taken over, controlling all over, controlling most of the earth and most of the, the decisions all over the earth. So it's literally, it's repeating itself. You know, I mean, look at it this way. Read it from everything. So this is why I like history. I can, National Geographic. I can sit in front of it for hours. You know, and just keep imagining. How these people done that. How in the world, they were thinking about that, and they were thinking about that, and how, people, some of the colonies, they have like Islamic, Islamic culture when they live in Spain at that time, before they left, or they left a huge history behind them in buildings. They just literally, they improved the country from the ground up, and up to today, when you go to visit Spain, and you will go and visit Islamic uh, cultures all over the place, and they're still standing after all of the weather and all of the changes and all of this stuff. And with respect to the Spanish governments, or the Spain government, they kept everything, as it's original, and due to respect, to them, about the respect history and who come here and who gone there, to tell the people here, people in the Islamic country, they come in here and they occupied, or they took Spain, or Andalus, for 600 years, and then we took it back, the whole thing is repeating, guys. Just maybe it's a different name of the countries, different name of everything, but in general, history, it will teach you, it will keep you, you know, uh, actually pretty much guessing what could come next. But again, here we are supporting each other, advising each other, and thank you, Doctor Studio. So, and again, I'm the original purpose of me creating this channel, and I'm so thankful to the 1,730 people, that in my channel, they are my partner. Guys, every single one that subscribed to to this channel, you are partner. You are the one who talked to me and gave me the comment down there to talk about and keep me going to make a videos or make a live stream for almost 2 hours or almost 3 hours, between sarcasm, between arguing, between all of this stuff, guys, actually conditioning our brain to make us to look at how the other people think. And again, guys, we are brothers and sisters, you know. And again, let's throw it in there every time, Adam and Steve. I mean, not Adam and Steve. Don't tell me it's Adam and Eve, and Steve and Sally, they're in Egypt, having fun. And Again, just regardless the religion, regardless the culture, regardless or everything, just do not judge on a complete nation due to movie or due to news or due to somebody. Just there's a lot of going on. When you go back, I mean, leave the cat alone, please. Okay, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. If she wanna stay, she will stay. Look, look, you see that? So again, guys, I know, and I probably, you said, you're talking a lot, and but I just love to talk to you people. I mean, I have Jasakwa, I have Hazel, I have Hazel from India, I have many people also from London, from Romania, from Italy. I mean, all of them, they jump here every single day, and we're arguing, and we talking, and we're laughing, and you gotta be careful from Hazel. Hazel from California, she thinks she's an alien, and literally, I'm serious about it. She thinks she is an alien. Should we call her a resident alien? Because she really is, Because, guys, when you put, like, for example, if you put a comment down there, and she put an idea about it, or she thought about it, she will just kind of get you, bam, she will put a comment that will make you just, I mean, laughing. I mean, I try to hold one up, but I can't, just the so sarcasm and just make you laugh. Um, I think same thing like that comedian guy, his name is Armani. He's Iranian guy, he's also the same thing he's the same thing like Hazel from California. I don't think there is any difference between of them. Hi, so again, guys, love each other, support each other, and believe in yourself. Trust in yourself. Don't listen to any other people. Just do it like you know it all until somebody corrected you. I'm serious. Just do it like you know it all. Put the trust in yourself. Walk and just like you know what, and go talk to the people. I know the first time is gonna be the craziest. The first one time I pitched for my company, I was scared. My wife, she was with me, and she's my biggest supporter, and I love her so much, and she supports me in my journey. She, when it was a loud voice, she said, "Go, you can do it." And even it wasn't my turn at the time. And then the next time, she actually held my arm and she said, "You can do it." I went there for the first time. I started shaking a little bit. My voice was a little bit shaky for the first few words, and I didn't even. I still can remember. I tried to say 2022 or 2022. I said it 2020. It's like somebody really struggling with English, and it was a few minutes. I started gaining the confidence back, and I remember, and I was looking at my wife while I'm talking, so I just feel like she's the only one in the room. And I just started talking with confidence. People started listening, and everything was going perfect. And after that, I went to other competition, and there was another competition. And now I can pitch my company in front of all the people because I got that confidence. When you get this confidence and you maintain it and you talk about it, and you keep trying, and don't listen to somebody will laugh or somebody will joke. Get out of the stage. I'm not gonna get out of the stage until I say what I came here for it to say. You know what I mean? It's my dream. I have to fight to get my dream. I mean, if I didn't, who's gonna give it to me? Nobody gonna give me my dream. Just give me in a golden plate. Hey, here's your dream, brother. Go enjoy your life. Easy come, easy go, people. This is why when you keep praying to your creator, to our creator, you know, he's gonna give you tools to achieve your dream. So you can appreciate what you got. And as long as you're trying, as long as every day you step in toward your dream, you don't ever call yourself a failure. And don't listen to the people that tell you you're the failure. No. Oh man, you cannot do it. Did you try? No, I didn't. But I know. How do you know? I just guessing. Oh, really? Okay. Then everybody just will sitting on their butt and couch, and then everyone's guessing. Are you gonna be a millionaire? I don't think so. I'm gonna be a millionaire. Okay, what you wishing for? I wish for $1 million. Okay. Are you gonna move that butt to get $1 million? No, I know I'm not gonna able to get it. Here. Then what you wishing for it? If you are wishing for it and you have the vision and you have the mentality for it, I completely agree you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there, but you're just gonna believe in your dream. And again, guys, thank you all for your support. I know it's late. People have a school tomorrow. Uh, so, let's try to put some here. A talent you wish you had. Let's talk about that. Hi, what's MJ? How you doing? What are you doing, little man?
What is it?
Want to sit here? What? Let's see Baba.
What is I do?
How we doing, brother? Nice to see you here. And then, alright, how you doing? People start gathering. I wish I could be very good at music
Hi.
production. Music production needs a lot of cash, and or you talk
Hi.
about say hi.
Hi.
So I talk about music production, like like uh, like a producer, or actually Amir, turn it down, babe. Or actually, you're talking about like you're working on equipment to actually provide some sounds and equalizer, like sound engineer, pretty much. I know some people like that, but if you're talking about music production, I still, it has two meanings, brother. So I really don't know which one you mean. You mean the one you work with the machine to make the sounds good and filter the sounds and make all of the kind of different both. Mm. Brother, it's listen. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but it's still possible. Okay, there's a lot of people this way. You started with DJ Khaled. You know DJ Khaled, right?
No.
Uh, DJ Khaled, I think he started like that. He started as I think he was started as not even a singer. He started just starting with like DJ and like with equipment and stuff. And then he just now after he's doing all of these songs for the famous people, he just dropped himself there, DJ Khaled, you know. And he just believed, DJ Khaled is originally from Palestine before he came to United States. So he fought for his dream. He tried and he tried and he tried and he came here and he was working in restaurants and he worked was everywhere, before he started working actually his music, and somebody listened to his music and people like it, and a lot of rapper actually get hold of him and they like his music. At the beginning he was just in the background, nobody knows who's DJ Khaled, and then he started his journey with all of these people, and
Mama,
now
why do you
Khaled,
watch
DJ
this?
Khaled, one of the,
Mama,
I don't want to say one of the richest, but
Mama, why
he's
do you watch this in Netflix?
okay. And my brother Yuri, I didn't see you here for a few days, brother. Are you okay? So again, it's all about you know uh, trying. And now, brother, with the I mean, AI now will help you a lot in both. You just to try. We are doing great, brother. Thank you for asking, Yuri. Yuri is one of the best guys. He is a fighter. He is trying to improve his life, and this is one of the example there. I always will take Yuri there also, as example of somebody he's trying and he's a fighting so hard to improve his life, to make it, not just good for him, to make it him for his family, for his kids, grandkids, generation after him. He just want to build a legacy. He is trying. He is in India right now, and he's thinking about investing somewhere else, if investing in the United States or somewhere actually can make extra money, so actually can be expanding, so make income better. So this is kind of people fighter. He's always asking, and going here and there. I was super busy, he was super busy. You see, guys, he even busy, he said, he's not even able to open a YouTube. And I appreciate that kind of people. They're super busy. And I was busy last week. I'm busy this week too. And I have a lot of stuff to get done. And at the same time, I just trying. Guys, when you're trying to do everything in your own, it's still rough. I mean, especially when you don't have that kind of stable income. extra income that would actually we'd be able to hire multiple people to take multiple jobs for you, while you are running. You cannot be running in a construction worker on your own. Like, I'm always working today, and you see, like cuts here, cuts there, and everywhere. We have to cut, I smashed my, I think, I don't know if you can see it. I smashed my thing, and then there's, black blood under my thumb. So I work in construction, and after that, I come home, and then, I have to work on my books, get my tax as well, and get everything is done, and pay everything, the bills and stuff like that, and fight here and fight there, and be in a meeting, and be with the customer, and people, asking for help. So, it's just people, I mean, I'm a fighting for. I mean, if you look at, if you ask me, hey brother, how much did you make, or how much you're making, I'll tell you. Okay, when I started the company back in 2023, at the first year of production of the year, when you have a company, okay, Yuri said, thank you so much, brother. Khaled is one of the best guys. We need more people. I appreciate you, Yuri. Thank you so much. I wish, guys, if there's other way we can actually make a broadcast. Like me and Yuri get in the microphone and we can talk, when people can watch us and we have a conversation and we talk about everything. I will try to figure out the way, we might have to do a Zoom meeting or something, actually, so we can talk and we can record it and people can listen to it and drop questions. But again, when I started the company the first year, oh, awesome, Amir. So when I started the company the first year, I think I made about $13,000 the whole year, and then after that, in the second year, 2024, uh, it was another 26,000, and then in February and April, flood twice, twice at the same, with 1 month different, washed everything, put me behind minus 36,000, and keep going working also, because I guess till the half of the year of 2025 we really didn't do any work because we don't have equipment, we don't have truck, we don't have trailers, we don't have nothing. Everything was washed away by the flood. So we took grants from some company for the wash up and clean up the location, where I put my equipment, I put stuff. We took another grant to buy some equipment. So when we started, we moved from minus 36,000 to minus 7,000 by end of 2025. And did I give up? No. How you make the living? I'm making the living. My wife is working, you know, and we have a little bit income coming, and we're trying to manage that. Thankfully, I don't have a mortgage. We just have a car payment and some of the water, power, water bill, power bill, and the phone bill, internet bill. So six, seven, and the insurance for sure, and all of that crap. So we just have. I don't want to say fixed is never thick, but plus the food. Don't forget the food and the fuel and all of that. But we're trying to manage here and there, trying to make it work. That's what, this is the fight. Sometimes you have to starve, and I mean it. You know, just to put it in the business. I know. You know, if somebody asks me, did you get a paycheck? Guys, and I'm seriously, I never get a paycheck since beginning of 2025. No, not again. And now 22, and then I work with my company. I wanted to work. I want to work in a fast food restaurant. And the very night shift, the closing shift, where I clean the restaurant and stuff, and to put the stuff up and stuff like that. Seriously. So I work most of the day, and then at the evening, go this so I can secure some real income, for my because while I'm building my company. Did I say no? No, I didn't say no. I was making $8 an hour. Well, and that was last year. I worked till probably till the weather start warming up a little bit, and then I just went back to the wild, and they start working on people's projects and do this and do that and do income here, a little income there. But I just this building a company is not that easy. building a company, for from scratch, especially when you don't have, and you didn't inherit any money from your parents. I came here to United States with $75 in my pocket, and by the time I got out of the airport to put my feet in the land of United States, my pocket has a $0. My net wealth was or $0. Nothing. Nothing. I have literally nothing. So I came home. I stay home for 2 weeks, and then I work as an accountant for 5 companies owned by one person. He used the Academy, 5 companies till 2022. He started me working for 5 companies for $7.25, and he was raising me 25 cents every week. So by the time I arrived to 15, it was taking long time. So when I looked at it, 5 companies, I were making $3 in every single hour working for these 5 companies. And if I missed or I called, I didn't order parts for this company or supplies for this company, they will come and jump on my back and said, "Hey, why you didn't do this? Why didn't do that?" And I got frustrated one time. I told them, "Guys, you gotta pay me a little bit more." You know what they said? Yeah, literally. You know what they said? "You never get enough." I never get enough. I was that so close to cuss, and I just hold myself. I said, "Nope, it doesn't work to cuss. Just hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it." And I look at them. I said, "Are you sure about that?" "Yeah, we don't have any money." The problem, guys, when you have a company, I have a question. I would say there is a total of 100 families in the U.S. How many of them had the worth of $1 million, including their house and everything? Um, if there is 100 families in the U.S., not a lot of brothers, not a lot of them. 99, 99% of the most of the American people, they live in houses worth about 120,000 to 250,000, maybe less. So the maximum of 250, let's say 300, especially in the area where I live in here, $300,000. Okay, between the cars and the other assets and the stuff, though most of the people maybe about 400,000, and that's super rich, you know. So $1 million, until somebody won a lottery or they work as a doctor or they're a professor. How is the weather out there? Snow as it can be. For 2 days in a row now, we're getting a heavy snow, and it didn't stop snowing. So yes, believe it or not, yes, Texas. Okay, if you have, let's say, if you have 100, let's say, if you have $150,000 and you're coming to buy a home, if you come here in Kentucky, you're about to give you a one-story brick house somewhere, okay, with not a lot of land around it. Go to Texas, Habibi, and you could buy a nice mansion. For what I saw on, and not just on YouTube and marketplaces, I'll tell you why it's cheaper too. It's cheaper because a lot of Mexican people, they live in Texas. A lot of labor, endless labor there. Endless labor, endless cheaper labor in Texas. When it comes to the construction, okay, they will come, build, 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 build. Not cost them that much. Sell fast, and repeat. Sell fast, make a little bit profit, and repeat, repeat, repeat. I want to make Yemeni farm there for you. I guarantee you're successful. You will be successful there if you'll be able to do it. No, brother, between 100, maybe one. So out of 100 families, how many family of them have $1 million of assets? Like 20 families, 30 families? No, brother, no. I telling you this, Yuri. 90%, 90% of United States families, They live check by check. Rent, most of them they rent. They're afraid to get a mortgage, and who get a mortgage, he just kind of scared. But brother, no. Do you think American people they're here rich? Ha, no, no. The only people here that live a midlife is a doctor, nurses, work in a medical field, and they live midlife. No, absolutely not. Let's tell you this. My stepson, you know, he's work as in-road truck driver, which means he's on the road all the time and he don't go home till Saturday and Sunday. He's making $120,000 a year and he is still broke. He still don't have money. And he's still borrowing money from other places. Yep. And not mention how. And by the way, if you don't have a medical insurance, it's not for free here. Medical insurance here most expensive. Well, for example, if you want to go to the emergency room, you have a broken leg and you went to emergency room. After your treatment and everything, expect the bill maybe it could be between $20,000 to $50,000. Come to education. After you got to education, yes, I will tell you how, brother. I used to work as accountant, so I'll tell you how. If you're making $100, the government will take 20% of your check. And you have earned income, or capital gain income. This is the worst. The government take most of the capital gain income. I will tell you something. It might be big in the USA. My father was a farmer. He didn't have everything. He studied hard. He became a professor. He took a debt and he bought a house. And yes, some people in here the same. My father, when we, my father come. My grandfather literally he has zero something, zero everything. And my father, he has to go to Saudi Arabia. He worked was in a King Faisal hospital, and he make a little bit money and he make a little bit cash. He come back to Egypt and start investing. Now he has a lot of assets and he fought for it and trying to make his parents live nice, try to make us live nice. Fight for it. The problem here, most of the people in the United States, they don't fight for it. They want to just live day by day. Just enjoy your day, spend everything you got. And I will tell you example now, but let's read. He said, Baby said, I visit California to visit my family. I was shocked how expensive is more expensive. Listen, California is the most expensive state in the United States. The gas here in where I live is $2.40. Okay, the gas in California now it's $8. You see the big difference? $8, and here's $2. It's the same gas, but in California, I don't know how that works. And then IBBB, you people rather not get treated than payment. Yeah, a lot of people that way. How he is almost a millionaire, maybe a millionaire, and now he is almost a millionaire, or maybe a millionaire. Man, mashallah. Same thing. My father. Same thing. My father. You know, if he transferred his money between exchange rate, yeah, he will be probably a millionaire in a USD, which is big thing in India. Yeah, absolutely, a big thing in everywhere, in Egypt, in India, in all, in Pakistan, in Philippines, brother. This is huge. MashaAllah, alik, MashaAllah. Also, our parents, grandparents could buy houses for 20K in their time. Yeah, but also look at how the value of the money shrinks, brother. If your grandfather had the same assets or same money, he has them in gold when he bought that house. Let's say he bought the house for 20K and he bought the same 20, he has extra 20K and he just bought gold. And he just stacked them in a safe and closed them and he opened them today's price. Okay, 20K at this time, bro, will bring maybe about 10 kilos of gold. Okay, if you bought them today, you're worth a fortune. You know what I mean? Inshallah. Thank you so much. Happy. Guys. I love that. I love that. That atmosphere. Guys. Uh, and this is what makes me wonder also. How many millions people live on this earth? You know. Yeah, this is paper money we currently using is backed by nothing. I'm listening. I mean, guys, did anybody reading the news about the economy? I think, guys, we are heading toward a huge recession. I think it's worse than 2008. Yuri, it could be your chance to invest. So just wait. It could be if that recession really happened, because all the signs, all the not just the signs, all the crashes, all the look at Bitcoin, look at all of this. Just keep dipping down, 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 down. Who knows how long it's gonna dip? And and also what Japan is doing now by selling all the U.S. Bond, government bond. So it's something huge coming, and just to be prepared for it. It could be a very huge, wonderful piece of investment, but it could also shock some of your cash value. Yes, yes, this is how my father do. He buy assets and take loan against the assets. It's not about just because not paying taxes, because you're already in debt, and in debt you don't pay taxes. But this is the best way to, you know, depreciation. You all know the depreciation, right? If you buy a car, the depreciation. If you bought a car worth $10,000, by the 3 years depreciation in the books worth nothing. Okay, so this is how we do. Instead of you putting money in the bank, you buy assets and take a loan against these assets. These assets always, value of it getting bigger, and you just take a loan against these assets to have money, and you keep doing that. So on the paper you're actually in debt, but there is a good debt and bad debt. The bad debt, when you take it and go spend, get a car, get a clothes, go on a vacation. I would never be in debt for going vacation. I could be in a good debt of going vacation, you know when I know I have 18 months of interest free, and I don't have it put and spend $3,000-4,000 right now. I'm gonna spend the $3,000 the next 18 months. You know what I mean? It's just how its mentality set. And yeah, 8 4 billion people. If everyone just make a money pool, and organize international organization and money pool, and everybody just donate the bare minimum, they can just get them a gum, a few cents for a gum or something, just to drop it there. And then we gained $1 billion from all people in the earth. Okay, that $1 billion we can invest it in multiple things that will generate income, and just distribute the income to all the people on earth, or all the people that actually put more. I know it sounds like crazy, but I know it's not impossible. Yep. Do you know Stray Kids?
Bye. That's
Yeah,
bye.
absolutely. I study geopolitics. My cute little prediction is next 2 years, USA will hit a huge recession. Absolutely, brother. What I'm looking right now, look at the debt. Day. Look at the debt, brother. Look at the debt, and now look at nothing packing it, and look at now. You know what it means when Japan's literally liquidating everything that have to deal with USA bond.
Bye.
That means they lost the trust in American bond. With all of that debt, brother. Getting oil from Venezuela doesn't work well. The oil of Venezuela is very heavy, and the cost of refine it. The oil barrel now it's selling about $60, $65 to refine this oil coming out of. It's a very heavy oil, okay. To refine that oil, it's gonna cost $150. Yeah, I'm serious. Go look at it. It's very expensive. So after, even if they talk it, they're still gonna be in loss. So you didn't see, they just take couple ships of oil from it, and they quit. You didn't see that they quit because when they saw this, it's so heavy. It's gonna cost $150 a barrel, and we're gonna sell it for $65 a barrel. We're gonna lose about how much? We're gonna lose about $60, $70 in there, or $80 in there a barrel. It's not gonna work. So they're gonna try to invent something, trying to be finance or refining that oil, to make it work. So buy gold and silver if you have money. I think nowadays you can even buy virtual silver and gold also. Yes, a talent I wish I had is singing whistle notes. Have you tried, brother? Have you tried? Record something. Record something. USA has the highest debt in the. Yes, absolutely. And the one government changed rather than paying off the debt by taking more days to run this. Yes, and it happens many times. Okay, and you know what's the crazy thing? If you look at the economy, they are buying their own debt. You know what I mean? Like every single week now, 3.8 million in debt being bought by U.S. government. You're buying in your own debt. How that works? I mean, so you're buying your debt to pay the debt from your debt. How that works again? I didn't quite catch that, but they're doing it, so they're running it well. So I don't know. Yeah, it looks desperate that way. I mean, guys, just I'm trying. Keep trying, brother. I mean, guys, just look at it this way, and I'm looking at it this way. It's like, try to save yourself, and most of the American people here, they really don't care. Um, I asked my wife. I'm gonna ask my parents a lot about the 2008 recession. If you all remember 2008 recession, they don't ever remember. I want to ask them how did it affect you. Not really nothing. Do you know why? Because they are not investing anything, and they live it check by check. So really, no, they don't have much assets or money or value, and that will be, oh, I'm scared a bank will file bankruptcy and then I will lose everything. Most of the people, 90% of the people in American and in USA, they do not have even a checking account or saving account.
Chicken.
Yes.
Chicken. Chicken. I see you, chicken.
I wonder something. USA still have supremacy on the whole world, and they can play with Bitcoin, silver, and other things. You think that supremacy will help the USA? Blah, blah. Yeah, might be. They are trying. They depend now on Bitcoin, and they depend on digital currency, and it could be a play of them trying to make this recession happening so they can cancel using the paper money and just to make it digital, because they are going to try to digitize everything to be digital. So if you didn't listen to them, they can freeze your money, they can freeze your car, they can freeze your phone, if you are against their interest. So it could be something, because let's say that you are on, let's say, a platform, and you're dealing with Bitcoin, all your money in Bitcoin, okay, and you pissed off the government. What they gonna do? They're gonna freeze your account. So I mean, like Yuri said, just, try your best of assets. I know assets could be expensive, but don't buy car as an assets, because car is not asset. Car is a liability. The cars depreciate so fast. Hi. So and they are able to disable. Yes, absolutely. It is scary, There is a movie in there. If I can't remember the name of the movie, when the people suddenly wake up and they found all their car disabled. They're driving itself to certain destination, and everything is being disabled. No internet, because if everything is being digitized and everything is digital in your life, what's gonna happen? Everything gonna stop. If internet is down, your life is stopped. Yeah, but yep, I agree. Yep, depreciation of the car is crazy. You buy a car in a book worth of $10,000. In 40 years, the value of the car worth about $1,500. So you look at the value there, you lost about $8,500 in no time. Yeah, I know it's 40 years of using a car, worth of $10,000, but also the depreciation. So some people they think, oh man, car is an asset. No, it's a liability. It's a liability. It's taking money out of your pocket. Anything that bring money to your pocket, I consider assets. Anything taken out of money or you out of your pocket, it's liability. Easy, easy. You know. So again, guys, just try to protect yourself. So uh, as always, watch Robert. Yeah, yeah. He's not scared. No, no, no. No, he said, man, he's telling this is and actually, he. I've been listening to him. I've been reading his books, and I even trying to put his books and merge it with the AI and merge my company with it too, trying to see how his idea and his books can affect the mentality. But that guy is actually he got it right. He always play with a good debt. Robert, he has $1.3 billion in debt himself. And when I was watching the interview with him, and I think what's his name? I can't remember the name, of the one he actually hosted him, and he said, "You're not scared of that amount?" I said, "Absolutely not. Your nose is massive, bro." Ah, thank you. I mean, because this looks bigger. Uh, yep. But this is called a good debt, so he don't have to pay taxes, brother. He get loan, you know, against his assets. This is a called debt. I mean, yes, absolutely gonna collapse. Absolutely, it's gonna collapse. You know, this is how they reset the system. This is how they erase other people's money. This is many people now in debt. Even the big company that holding the Bitcoin now, they are unrealized loss, billions of dollars unrealized loss. I'm playing. Have a good night. Thank you, brother. Don't forget to subscribe. I'd like to see you here again. And again, we should do, just trying to invest in assets. You know, um, if you have extra cash, just try to transfer it to be gold and silver. The ounce of gold, many people predicted now is going to arrive to $5,000. Who knows? I know it's crazy going back and down. I know China is packing. China and Russia is back in the gold. I mean, they are buying it right and left. I know. So, I mean, if you have cash, if you have extra money, and you don't know where to invest it, you know, try to buy some assets. You know, I mean, if I have a cash right now on me, to go buy an asset, I will go buy some properties, houses, and rent it, and whatever come out of it, that will help. Always the houses or real estate, always uh, maximum its own value. If you bought a house and you sell it in a couple of years, you're not gonna sell it. Yeah, yeah, yep. And also, brother, good debt is the best way to play games. You know what I mean? So you see that, guys. He gave you here. Yuri gave you example. He said, "I will give you, our example. We buy a piece of land for a $50,000. We pay $20,000 in cash and $30,000 debt. Because of inflation, growth of the piece of property is $130,000. And now we can pay off the $30,000. So how much he made from 50? You see that, guys? The only thing it cost him a 50 plus some of the interest and blah 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 blah. So with the $50,000 from 130, this is about almost 80. Let's say just he made another $50,000 in profit. You know what I mean? And he's gonna use this against the assets and keep redo. I know that sounds crazy and sounds huge, and people get panic when they say that, but no. Usually when I get money, I put it in a CD and take a loan against it as a CD. And under the business, I put a CD under the business name and take a loan against it. So in the front of the books, in front of anything, actually I'm in a debt. Yeah, I have money. Yeah, and actually on the bank, yeah, it says I have that kind of money. But when I go, to my books, no, my books are saying I'm in a debt to the bank with that 19,000 or 20,000 or whatever I borrow from the bank. This is what I call it, good debt. I mean, you have assets, it's already your own. Nothing gonna change about it. And you just taking a loan against it. Bank is gonna take a little bit from you, 3, 4, 5%, 6%, depend on your credit score, Brendan, your company credit score, and then you go from there. No, don't feel stressed about debt, brother. Don't. But is it a good debt or a bad debt? And how long this debt is? Yep, credit score. I also scared before, but once I made my first 100K USD from 20 to 30, now I feel confident. Brother, that is the best thing that ever been. I know, I know that sounds crazy, but this is the way I live on debt, but in a good debt, not a bad debt. Because, okay, debt is a dangerous play. Okay, for example, yeah, inflation is crazy, and wait until the recession happen, or the market will crash. Just waiting when it will happen. You know, a lot of people will be running to buy an asset, trying to protect their money. Some people they already done that. Some people they already bought assets. Some people bought gold. Some people, I'm not sure. Between me and you guys, I still don't have the full confidence in Bitcoin. You know, I mean, from $120,000 to $60,000, and back in 2013, it was from it was 65,000 to almost $1,500 or $150 worth of Bitcoin. I mean, I wouldn't take it. I mean, I understand it and the market how it looks, but I couldn't take it. I couldn't. Imagine I have $120,000 in there and I bought it because I'm expecting it's gonna grow more, and then I woke up next morning and I found it 62 and I keep doing 50, and oh my heart will stop immediately. Yes, I remember that they said that if you cannot buy something twice, you should not buy that thing. Means a liability. Yes. Man, there is so much to think about right now with all this. Yep, absolutely. I agree. I agree. Government shutdown in here. Government shutdown here, what it means? It means flight, cancel flight, delays. People work for no money. The people, the security in the airports, the TSA, and all of that work for no money. police work for no money. All of these guys are just crazy. Habibi Roy, Habibi Habibi. I mean, look at the inflation and look at the prices. I mean, look at the inflation and look at the prices. You know, it's I mean, it's happening, but they are trying to slow it down. Really, people they live day by day. They will never feel it because they're not gonna lose much. They're already just trading their time for money. So it is what they're gonna feel it when they go buy some groceries, when they go put some gas, when they buy new tires, when stuff stuff they were buying it before was worth of $200, today worth of $300. So and actually most of the people here they live day by day, and whatever it takes, you know. I mean, I need tire. Okay, they didn't look around. Shop. I'll see which one is better and which one I could get it a little bit cheaper and it's still good quality. No, I need a tire. Go buy a tire. That's it. Cost them a thousand. I mean, but a little tiny things really add up. $1 a day, $365. $10 a day, $3,650 a year. $50 a day, oh my gosh. I mean, I know some people they're eating just in one day while they're working at work $50. So he work for let's say he's making $20 an hour and he worked let's say 10 hours. So make he made $200 a day and he went to eat was worth of $50. It's not including his fuel and all of that stuff. I'm 11th standard. Please give me some guidance for study and successful life. You are at 11th standard? I didn't quite catch that. So, 11th grade, you mean? Yes. Okay. Uh, Jake from Canada? Right, brother? So, Roy, what's your passion? What you like to do? Roy, are you still there? Just answer there. What's your passion? What you like to do? Okay, brother. Let me tell you this. You know what is the meaning of job, right? Job is mean just J, just O is over, B, break, which means you live check by check. You will get check and you will try to arrange your life around it, and then, okay, let's say you start your life after you graduate as a job. Get that money out of this job while you're doing a virtual business. Get a virtual product, and I'm serious about it. Just invest a little bit of money in a virtual product. Design a little product, something looks nice. People would ask for it, you know. Not just something you wanna make it great. No, look at the market, listen to the market, what they need, and put it there. Something looks nice, doesn't cost anything. China's right there beside you, and it's not gonna cost you much. Put it there as a virtual. It's not gonna cost you just the design of the product, of the design of the website, and drop it there in whatever big websites like Amazon, if Indian Amazon or eBay Amazon or whatever a big website in there, and when people order it, see how many order you got. You got 1,000 order, okay? Now there is people actually asking for it. Don't tell them cancel the order. Tell them, send them apologize, and tell them sorry we are out of stock, and here is the coupon for 10% off for next order time. So by next time, actually, they're gonna order more. Now you know what the product people need. You will go ahead, save some money with that job, and go get the products, sell them to these people, make money, and repeat. Many things repeat. So pretty much like you're fishing. If this product didn't work, throw it away. Give it about 60 days, brother, in the market, and see how long it will take. 60 days, and this is too long. If it takes 60 days and you just get 1,000 order, and also try. You know what I mean? Yes, try to get a job. I know, brother. If you don't have the money right now, this is the only way you're gonna get money. You cannot go to the bank and tell them, "Hey, brother, I don't have a bank. I don't have any kind of assets. I don't have anything, and I need a loan." It will tell you, where is the rest of the river. It will telling you it's gonna go through yourself in there. That's what the bank is gonna tell you. We're not gonna give you any money at this moment. So I know it's not, but this is how I started myself. When I come to United States, I work on a job, I saved a little bit of money out of it, and then when what happened in here, even if before the 36,000 is over, I kept a little bit of money. I went to school, I learned how to do construction, and then I want to do it a little. I'm still struggling, but do not take the job as a way of life. Take the job as just a way to get the engine start rolling. Like a starter when you start your car. That starter just come out and crank the shaft, and the engine will run by itself. Just the job is gonna be the starter. Just turn it, will start it, and then just keep going in there. I don't trust banks either. Did you hear the bank just filed bankruptcy in the United States here in the beginning of 2026? And by the way, the most thing can be covered by the FDA is 250,000. So if you have $1 million in that bank that filed bankruptcy, only thing you can get back is 250,000. Roy, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Roy, my WhatsApp number right there on Visit Community in my page. Keep contact with me, brother, and I'm serious. I'll love to see you successful. I will provide everything I could to you, all the information, all the help, anything I can do for you to make you successful, man, you know. And I love you are starting at an early age, 16, and try, brother, try, always trying, and don't give up. Don't listen to people. Just trust in yourself, trust in your heart and guts before your brain. Sometimes your brain doesn't want to take you out of your comfort zone, make you feel sick, make you feel like, no, I don't want to do this. Nola, how you doing? Nice name. And just fight it, you know. And brother, don't take the road on your own. Follow your creator, and have a friend who is your friend that actually love you and like you, and he wants you to be successful. In case you struggle or you want about to give up, contact him and tell him, brother, I cannot take it anymore. I want to do this. Until you keep going, he will motivate you. I'm back here to protect you. Brother, go ahead, take a shower, and you probably will fix food, and you will eat, and you will go to bed, and I will be here, brother. Don't worry. Nola, where are you watching me from? I was talking to you. And again, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It's for free, I promise. I fought so hard with YouTube creator, and we have a bottle fight with bottles, Coca-Cola and Pepsi bottles, and then finally they gave up and they said, man, just let's end up this, we'll make subscription for free. South Africa, your brother here from North Africa. I'm Egyptian, and also I'm Asian and also African, because Egypt has a part of Asia and part of Africa. So I'm African, Asian, Egyptian, American, black. So it's mixture of everything together. Come your brother here, Khalid. And big blessing from all the way from Kentucky all the way to go to we will take the Atlantic Ocean, and we're gonna get it all the way to South Africa. Absolutely, Egypt is a part of Africa. It's the very north, brother, beside the Suez Canal and the Red Sea. You see that Red Sea, the blue thing? Suez Canal. Yes, I'm an African, brother. Roy, I'm telling you, you're gonna be successful, man. If you're already looking forward for, and you ask a question like that, I can tell you, you are a good man. And I can Noah, I'm gonna also send you greeting in Arabic, you know. احلى سلام وتحيه من كنتاكي معديه على مصر ومعديه على المحيط الاطلنطي، ونجيلك تحت من ناحيه البحر الاحمر، ونجيلك لحد ساوث افريكا والله. جنوب افريقيا والاسود والنمور والمحميات الطبيعيه في جنوب افريقيا زي الفل. وساوث افريكا جنوب افريقيا means lions, means parks, means the natural, the industrial, the forest, everything together make a beautiful South Africa. Sharks, beautiful sharks all over the place. So, what, Roya, still there?
Baba, you give me the charger. This is almost dead. It's 1%.
I know.
Oh,
Roy, the post office is a great government
Baba,
job.
it's all done. It's done.
Oh, thank you.
Baba,
Mhm.
it's done.
Okay, here, take that charger. Here.
Okay.
My little man wants the charger. Here, take that charger. Have fun. I'm gonna put my laptop in charge. He is from India, brother, so he needs a better job. He needs something that pays him, that he can actually use that money to support him, to support his dream, to actually do the virtual business, to see what he can order, what he cannot order, so he don't have to waste much money and then lose some money. But again, guys, in order to be successful, man, you got to accept both. You got to accept profit and you got to accept loss. Okay, if you are thinking about business is just taking just profit and just making profit and money all the time, you are dreaming. Listen, brother, let me tell you this, Jake. Our creator, God, he sent us money to use us to help other people. And when we keep it to just ourselves, no, no, brother. Let me finish this, Jake, and I will talk to you. And we are greedy and just want to keep the money for ourselves, and we didn't want to give it to our kids. Just I love money more than anything in the world, and I just want to take everything for my own. I mean, up to all the religion or what I have read so far, you're gonna be in very deep shit. I promise you that. I mean, every greedy person, and just don't want to help people and just want to stack the money all over the place in there, and don't want to help people and don't want to do charity and all of this, are gonna be in a very deep something he really don't want to like it. I feel God punished me. Why, brother? You said God punished you. No, he will never punish you. He loves you. He created you. Brother, everything happened for a reason. I promise you. I promise you. I don't know if you heard about the story. It's in a Quran story. Let me tell you this about this story. Allah sent somebody. His name is Al Khidr, and he gave him knowledge, a lot of knowledge. And then Musa, he went to ask him, "Can you teach me that, or can you, give me some of your knowledge, or teach me some of your knowledge?" He told him, "You will never be patient. You will never be patient. And how are you gonna be a patient? And because you don't know this knowledge." He said, "Don't worry, I'm gonna listen to you, and I'm not gonna ask you anything until you told me about it." So they jump in a boat or a ship, and first thing he has done, he brought his hammer and he make a hole in the boat or in that ship. Okay. The owners of this ship is poor people. They barely making it day by day. Okay. And the only thing they're making for living is the fishing. Okay. So, what do you think so far about what did I just say? That guy's bad. Why did he break the ship? It's the poor people, and they make their living out of it. How? Why did he do that? Okay. He asked him. Musa asked him, "Why did you break it? Why did you make a hole in the ship?" And then he asked him, "I told you, don't ask me, about it until I tell you something about it." And then Musa told him, "My apology. I agree." And then I want to know how to start a conversation. I will answer you, Jake. Just give me a moment. Nola asked me how I want to know how to start a conversation. Okay. First of all, Nola, and I'm serious about it. Don't be shy. I know it's not easy. It's easy to say, yes. But it's like this, okay? And I'm serious like this. Stand up, you know, and you look at the guy in front of it, and you're smiling. The main thing is a smile. And you go, I don't know if you shake hand or you don't shake hand, but you go, hello, or hello, my name is Khaled, um, nice to meet you. I still didn't know your name yet, but my name is Khaled, and this is my job. I do this and this and that, and I really would like to. I heard you when you're talking, and I just wanna, you know, uh, just keep a contact with you to make, to just, maybe we can make a business, or we can do a business, or, just such an easy thing. You know what is the worst thing you would get, Nola? Is no. Sorry. It's okay. Life didn't end with that. Just start a conversation. Most of the people, they will welcome you. And I'm serious. Most of the people, they will just, they will just keep going, because I went to one of the pitch competitions, and the governor was there. And it has a lot of security and stuff. So after I say my pitch, I don't want to meet him so bad, so I can make a connection, so I can get more help from my company and from my community. And I just didn't know what to say to start the freaking conversation with somebody. He's super busy. So I went to him and I shook his hand, man to man. I shook his hand. Hello, my name is Khalid. I'm a founder of a company, social construction, social enterprise. I'm doing community impact work. I have a apprenticeship program, and I really would like to talk to you for a few minutes. And I just want to let you know about my company, and maybe we'll be able, to help each other, to try to develop Kentucky, economy, because he is a governor, and he's so. I just kept contacting. I got some confirmation. I got, some contact. They give me the cards. They put me with the people. You know what I mean? Just to start. And do be afraid of no. What's gonna happen? Did no is a bullet that's gonna kill you? No. Is I'm gonna feel embarrassed? And what? Okay, let me. People are friendly like they used to be. People aren't friendly. I know. Many people, they're going through a lot of stress, and let me put this way. Listen, man, in many ways, how I can put this, in many, 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 many ways, I've been helping people, and as soon as I finish the help, it's like they don't know me anymore. Okay, it's like I didn't help them, and it's okay with me. I don't have a problem with that. But I go talk to people, and I promise you, these people are gonna talk to me about me nice or bad. I really don't care. I do the work. I do what makes me feel satisfied about myself and satisfied with my creator. I'm making people happy. I go try to make a connection with people. If people rejected me, it's up to them. It's okay. I try to make a connection, try to make them gain connection. By knowing you, Nola, or by knowing you, Jake, they get a new people. This is why the Jew people, they have a lot of connection all over the world. Jew people said, Your network is your net wealth. Money comes and goes, but connection is more powerful. Here in my community, in here, a lot of people, they don't have degrees, they don't have much, literally high school, and they are in the jobs. I cannot even get it myself with all of the degrees. Same thing, my wife, she has much degrees. Whoever took the job, she should supposed to get for her degrees because they just connections. But okay, he said serious questions. Okay, let me see first. Amir, all of this paper. I mean, you are not only one, Jack. Keep yourself busy. I don't know. It drove me crazy too, brother. I'll promise you that. And but because I'm super busy, you know, when I have a little bit of time, I always think about it. It's like, oh my gosh, how can I do that? You know, I have it and probably stronger than yours. You know, of the book of in Enoch. So I'm not talking about the people I deal with mental health. We're still getting rewarded, brother. Yeah, people come to me, try and talk to me, and I try to avoid. Don't try to avoid conversation. Make up a conversation. Make up any shit, brother. Uh, I mean, literally, I'm serious. Made up any story to make the conversation go. Don't try to avoid a conversation. Just try to talk like you know it all. I'm serious. You know, and also I think this is my worst thing. You know, I think when people ask me about something and I don't know it, you know, I'll tell them I know it, but just give me a few minutes to answer. I go search it because I take every feedback as a positive feedback. And the one he asked me a question and I don't know, I found it's opportunity for me to learn. Hope catch this pretty quick and learn it. And what happened in this conversation when they asked me and I didn't know how to answer this question, and with that answer will never be forgotten. No, I didn't. So you know what I mean? Just you know, I'm so thankful to our creators. You know, our creator, he made tokens for free. Imagine if it cost money. You know how many people just gonna be silent forever because they prefer to maybe smoke a cigarette than talking, or drink a beer not talking, or eat not talking. Oh my, yeah. You know what I mean? It's you could think about it many other ways. But again, guys, you know, today's date with all this knowledge and all information they have released to us, and it's amazing. I'm in a wrong video again. No, you're not in a wrong video again. But again, guys, did anybody hear about Rothschild, Rockefeller family and Rothschild family? Did anybody hear about them? Anybody? Okay. Anybody else heard about Rockefeller family or Rothschild family? Okay, seems like nobody knows about it. Okay, these two families actually control the world. Yes, and they have too much knowledge, and they hiding too much knowledge from us. You know, and they give it to us like literally like a drips until we discover this, we discover this, we discover that. But actually, they have it for hundreds of years. They are controlling. third of water resources in this world. Uh, because the war coming up, it's not just gonna be a war about food or money or oil or anything. It's gonna be about water. I'm serious about it. Yes. Now, brother, you know, you asked me a question and then said, "Did you live a bad life before being a homeless?" Yes. Loves you too, brother. And you know, when I work as accountant, I have a very nice life, brother. Jack, my life was super nice and super easy, and work in an office, air conditioner office, while everybody was cold outside. I was sitting in my office, heat, warm, and listening to my music while I'm doing with numbers and getting excited around the numbers, and everything is fine. Uh, I heard there are there where so my house got flooded. I lost my couple cars, so I don't have cars. The money you get from insurance literally barely cover one car. Uh, House, it's not fixed. Stress for almost a year. Very bad. No sleep. Stress. Thinking about contractor come a day, disappear for 3 4 days, come another day. It's like this is their occasional stop in here. Stole the money, gone, and then suddenly quit the job in order for me to do this. So being a homeless 2 years in order for me to work on my house. And not just me, my homeless, me and my wife and my boy, the whole family. If in my own, I don't care. Even I slipped in the sewer, I don't care. You know. But when you have a wife and you have a kid, it's a completely different story. See you later, relation. So it's a little completely different story. So I have a family, so I have to take care of them too. Uh, so again, yeah, it was a bad life even being homeless. And then being homeless when you hit the bottom rock, there's no other way up. Somebody told me you can dig, brother. I digged and get every single precious, you know rocks out there before it hit to very bottom. Not gonna hit anywhere else. It just keeps, keep just, it's like on fire from digging all the way to the bottom, and then it just keep it up, up. And I didn't know I'm gonna create a company, from taking a general contracting as a way of life. But I'm here. And I'm here. I'm making video. I'm sharing my experience. And again, guys, anybody that looking for construction, looking for paint, plumbing, electric, any freaking thing that maintenance your house, and somebody telling you give me some money in the front, tell them f off. Tell them just to get off my way. Tell them get off my property before I call the police, because mainly they are just a scammer. They will take your money, show up for a day, and leave you hanging. They didn't even fix the problem, they make it got worse. Either they took the door out and they didn't put it back, or they put it wrong. So, no. I learned it the very, very, very hard way. And Nola, I don't think so, TikTok, I mean, they are. You live. Yes, I'm live. Happy Pal. So, yeah. I learned so hard. This is why when I'm if I'm fixing some people's houses, they're rich and they have, you know, um, a lot of money. I even don't take any money in the front from them. I tell them, guys, I will do the work, get it approved, respected, and everything is done, and work is completely 100%. I guarantee my work 120 days. Any kind of construction work, paint, anybody that actually give you 120 days on painting, I do. If anybody go do plumbing work and give you 120 days? No, I do. Somebody, building front porch or roof, I give you 120 days? No. As soon as they finish the job, they're gone. Get hold of them. Yeah, I will come by pay me. Yeah, I will fix it by pay me. But I paid you in order for you to fix it the first time. Yeah, but I didn't have all the materials. Then why the freaking installed it? There is an old lady, I got a call from her today, She just got a grant to put a new roof on her house. And the guys, they come, put a roof. With the first rain, it's leaking. And she's an old lady. What in the freaking world would you do such a thing? Where is your heart? Where is your, I mean, it will come back to you, brother. But again, I'm not gonna talk about this, but again, guys, let's anybody has a joke today. I mean, let's change that. No, they don't have Iman Habibi. No, the sad thing in United States in here, people really lost their religion. Religion is behave yourself. It will help you behave yourself. It doesn't matter what religion is, if you're Muslim or if you're Christian or if you're Jew, Hindu, whatever religion, to behave yourself, telling you this is prohibited, this is not prohibited, this is good for people, this is not good for people. But people, they don't even, I tried, my stepson, he's a Christian, and I just try to push people to go to their own either church, or if somebody is a Muslim, I'll go to them to the mosque, you know, just to go there to listen. Guys, when guys, when you go pray, you're taking a break of this world. You know, when we pray 5 times a day, I have somebody I have Allah talking to him 5 times a day. I have my Creator. I'm talking to him 5 times a day. I'll tell him what happened in my days, and tell him, please help me in my days. And believe me, prayer changes things. Listen, guys. A lot of people, they're trying to help my company. you know I mean, a lot of people trying to help my company, and I would never get them to help me in my own, and they always drop it in my lap. Yes, a moral compass, habibi. You just got the end of it. You see, guys, religion gives you a moral compass. That's all what I can say about it. So I mean, most of the people, sadly, and these days, I'm not talking just here in the United States, in every single country. If you go to a Christian country and you stop somebody and tell me that verse of the Bible, they will don't know it. Same thing in Egypt. And I was watching a lot of people on YouTube and TikTok about making these videos, about asking people in the street and just stop any random guy and ask him, could you tell me this verse of Quran? No idea. No idea. Asking girls, stop the girls and ask him, how many times we pray a day? And you have no idea. How many rak'ah in the dhuhr? You have no idea. It just in the name. My name is Khalid. I'm born as a Muslim. But what do you know about Islam? Nothing. Same thing about Christianity. I'm born as a Christian. What do you know about Christianity? Nothing. I will go with my family to church every Sunday, and what do you know about it? Nothing. I just go there. Yeah, most people don't care, sadly, and this is what make everybody lost. Their souls are empty because all what they now running after is the money. And actually, the government has a lot of things to say about that, because I can remember when I was in a school, when I was a school, there is a class called a religious class. Like when you teach math, when you teach physics, when you teach science, there is a religion. If you are a Muslim, they will take you to the Muslim class, and if you're a Christian, they will take a Christian class. And there is a book, and if you did not pass these exams, the religion exam, which is the first, you have to repeat the whole year. Even if you're excellent in math and you're excellent in language and you're excellent in everything, history, geographic, everything, if you fell in religion class, you're done. You have to repeat the whole thing. But absolutely, government removed that. They said now it's not required. and from not required to there is no books, because it costs them money. It costs the taxpayer money. I don't know how, but all of this crap they're doing doesn't cost the taxpayer money. So they remove the books. So people now they just by name. What's your name? My name is Muhammad. Nice to meet you, Muhammad. Do you know anything about Quran? Not really. Okay. Hey, brother, what's your name? Mike. Hi, Mike. How you doing, Mike? Uh, how you doing, brother? I'm doing great. Do you know anything about your Christianity? Do you know anything about Bible? No, I don't. So most of it's actually, yeah, that's that. Mahmoud من الغربية. حبيبي حبيبي محمود. So many silent. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I agree, brother. I agree. Many of them. They're already here. They're already here. Machine Gun, Kelly, MGK. Boof, 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 boof. How we doing, brother? How we doing, Kelly? Yes, I agree. I agree. I know we're talking about religion, but I'm just saying about the idea. Many people lost that you know uh, moral compass. Many people lost it. I'm so glad I still have it, and I'm trying to give it to my son too. I'm doing my best. Australia. I'm not from Australia, brother. I'm your brother here from Egypt, and I live in the United States. So I'm African. I'm Asian. I'm American. I'm Egyptian. I'm Middle Eastern. I'm Arabian. I'm a hillbilly. Mix all of them. I will come to you here, brother. So where are you from, brother? If I'm not at work, I like to stay home. So many bad things. Uh, Fitna outside people. Absolutely, absolutely. And sadly, some people they're proud of what they're doing. They're doing about bad things. What I'm saying. You know, I hate somebody. I'm a strong MF in the world. Nobody can bat me. But they don't know. Just the ignorance what makes people feel that way. If people read, but most of the people now, from they wake up till the day they sleep, you know, if they have any time, they will open Facebook, they will open Reels and keep scrolling Reels, laughing. You look like half fine, half fun, half fine, half fine. I don't know what that means, brother, but yeah, I'm just kidding, brother. We're getting here and we're joking and we're having fun and we're laughing. Wait until I know I started this life late, but wait until Hazel come here or Dora come here. I didn't see them for a couple days, but I think Dora she went. حبيبي طبعا. انا بتكلم عربي وبتكلم انجليزي وشويه الماني وشويه فرنساوي. بالصلاه على النبي انت فيه يا عم؟ ده احنا من مصر ومن الصعيد الجواني كمان. احنا عندك من اسيوط من صعيد مصر. من عندك انت في قريه كده اسمها بني محمد. مش عارف تسمع عن قريه كده جنب الجبل كده عندنا في الصعيد. بعد ما تخش مش عارف تعرف ديروت ولا ما تعرفش ديروت، بس عندك كده احنا في الصعيد، يعني الصعيد الجواني. Joma Bill. That my mother said is Indian, and my dad's side is related to Viking. Brother, Viking. The great Viking. Kelly, I'm glad you're here. Don't forget to subscribe. I like to have you here every day. I know my videos is they're different. My videos are completely different. Sometimes it's 9:30, sometimes 10:30, sometimes 11. But I ask you all forgiveness because I'm just as soon as I finish work and get home here and fix food, I usually help my wife because my wife she's work and study at the same time. So she go to the college at the same time while she's doing work, and so she's super busy. So I'm helping her, fixing food. And I'm so thankful for her. She's fixing food for us, taking care of us. And still, she's taking all of her duties, as a beautiful wife. But I have to help her. I mean, make a video of you cooking some Arabic food. Absolutely, tomorrow, inshallah. But I think now I have some rice. Uh, I have some rice. I make some beef broth today, and uh, guys, the bone, the beef bone. Oh, Land Walker. Yes, absolutely. I can cook. I cooked today a beef broth, bone beef broth. I will tell you the recipe right now. Uh, we would like to shout so loud to Land Walker. He gave up alcohol. Brother, 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 I am so proud of you. احلى سلام واحلى تحيه عليك. Big, 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 big greeting from Eastern Kentucky and Egypt and Middle Eastern Arabian people to Len Walker for giving up alcohol. And you gotta do great, brother, and you will never get back to that shit stuff. And have fun enjoying the healthy life. As long as you don't burn the kitchen. No, brother, let me show you. I'm still, I ate from it. I filled up myself from it. It's a fill of collagen, brother. I mean, listen, you know, um, let me show it to you. I know now, because it's actually it's now after cool down because it has a lot of fat, but a healthy fat because
What
it's
happened to the popcorn? I started it and it stopped.
it's what, Amir? It's yeah, it's a beef soup bones. So what did I have
Baba.
to it? What is the food name? Is that this is we called it in Egypt kawara, but this is the beef soup bones and what? Hold on, guys. Wolf Town. Okay, I'll try to play for you. So looks kind of like slime. No, 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 absolutely not. It's a soup. I mean, when you warm it up, it's a soup, and it just is amazing. Okay, what did I use? I used a little bit turmeric, and I used a little bit nutmeg,
There's something wrong.
and I have a little bit
Helen,
what?
it keeps stopping.
What does C10
I
mean?
have no idea.
I don't know what C10 means. Hold on, guys.
Maybe just
Just look it up,
timer.
C10.
No, I'm just instead of
Okay,
hitting the
stop.
popcorn button, maybe
Stop.
just no. That's what I did.
So, what did I? So I used the nutmeg. I used the salt. I used black pepper. I used the turmeric, and I used the black seed. I don't know if you all black seed, and I used the coriander with it. Coriander, and I used a little bit of anise seed with it, a little bit, because aniseed is so strong. If you put too much, it's gonna change the flavor. And a little bit of just not very ground coriander, and just let it cook for about an hour on high and about almost 2 hours in a very very low to keep it cooked. And just after you finish, I would call it is a powerful soup. It will fill you up and it will make you full for probably next 8 hours. Soup, just water in it, just water and some soup, and what coming out of this, just a lot of collagen in it. Just a poof. Guys, I ate until I ate two, I think, drank 2 cups of it. And just amazing, and Mid Eastern, South Asian cuisine, so hard for hard workers only. I mean, listen, brother. Cooking has ill been difficult for me, but looks like you have been doing it for. Listen, the first time, I've not been doing it for ages. I start maybe cooking in 2018. First time when I start cooking, I put the wrong sheet or wrong cooking skillet on the stove, and it caught on fire, a huge fire. Like the one you see in the restaurant, beow, 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 and they come and make a big fire. It was like that. My wife, she was sleeping at the time, and I was so happy she was sleeping because, I think it was just I contained my scared. I kind of hold it, and I kind of just covered it. The fire was gone, and then I didn't tell my wife, and I threw that thing away so she didn't figure it out. I know probably she's listening to me now, and she's probably gonna ask me what happened, but I think she kind of figured it out because she asked for it and she can find it, but because I burn it. But in general, this is you have to try. I only barbecue. You gotta try, brother. Some rice, a little bit rice, a little bit pasta, you know, and a little bit lentils and garlic, fresh garlic. واخد بالك انت. A little bit tomato sauce, and a little bit vinegar, and a lot of cumin, a lot of coriander, salt and pepper. Uh, Mix all of them together, and oh my gosh, God, uh, makes me hungry again. I'm bathing things in the kitchen. I have my own recipe. I have now my own recipe. Oh, you're trying to find it, brother? It's down there, and you turn up, and down up there you will find it. I promise. It's in the up drawer there. You will find it. You'll find the G and the F and K and L M N O P Q all the way to Z, brother. Jake, aren't you the one who was at the Christian live stream yesterday? Do you feel like the day are going, brother? We almost 2 months of 2026 are gone, and I feel like it's 2 days. I'm not the main character these days, so I watch other streams. So, no, brother. I mean, days are going super fast. I feel like the day is like an hour. You know, I wake up 5 in the morning every day or 5:30 every day, and I can't believe it's 11:45 in no time. And because my work, I think my work clock or my routine or waking up or biology clock, it just waking me up at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. It make me exhausted. I cannot have 8 hours in a row. For some reason, I know it's 11 o'clock. In order I cannot wake up. So in order for me to wake up, I cannot do stream. If I don't stream, I'm gonna do it so early. So again, guys, I'm so glad for your all support. For Machine, Jack, Yuri, all of the people they have come here today and subscribe to me. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I am so glad. Man, I cannot feel that. Listen, Jake. When you go back to the 80s and 90s, you know, for our age and for our childhood, I think that was the best time before technology took over, before the freaking phones. And I know it make it easier, a lot of information, but also many times, like guys, I feel like many times when I was trying to do some work and just open Facebook trying to see what's going on, and I found myself 30 minutes have gone in no time, and I was asking myself what the heck I was supposed to do. Distraction, distraction, distraction in every single way. It's just crazy. Yeah, yeah, guys. How many times? You know, when I used to play soccer, we play soccer in a blacktop. So imagine when you fail, how hard is that? If I show you the scars on my knee and my elbows and my everywhere, here when I'm playing, let me show you this. Let me show you this. You see that in here? You see that cut in here? I was playing soccer, and it was I was playing a black top. I didn't watch there a piece of glass in there, and that fell, and that piece of glass just kind of dipped in there, and I didn't pay attention. I didn't even pay attention when I was playing. I think it's too much adrenaline when we're playing, and we played, and then somebody said, "Hey man, you have a piece of glass in your arm," and literally, and it was we are. I mean. It's amazing. We set a fire and we burn plastic and try to jump over it. And piece of plastic got caught in my leg in here, And we were having. I still remember all of that. And guys, I was how I can put this, but my parents, you know, we they were fighting me to get me out of the streets, and I'm serious. You know, we were staying in the streets all day when we're off from schools, all day. I mean, we wake up in the morning till all the way in the evening. We just go home to take a little bites here and there and come back. And if we can get the bites and eat them outside, also we will. You know, Mom said, "Come back when the street lights come on." So back then, yes, it was freedom. Now, when we used to be younger, our brain constantly process every single piece of information, including the less important ones like leaf falling, people passing by, everything. I mean, as we grow older, the brain learns to ignore these common things, making the days shorter. Brought up by my mother, she was focused to be reckoned with, rick rick on it with. I didn't quite catch the last word, brother. Brother, my the English is my second language, brother. So I still speak it very well, understanding more of it. But some of the words, when you speak English with me, please use a simple language like the one in first grade English. I know that sounds crazy, but I mean, imagine, guys. Um, some of the world, some of people they still didn't know, even if the people live in the United States, and that makes me feel sad. I mean, also, anybody would tell me why they are not teaching financials in schools. Why they not tell us, what to do and what to don't do while we're in kids in school. Up to nowadays, tell me where to spend. It crashed. Yeah, literally, it crashed when I start talking about financial. Now they don't teach anything. Robert, Kawasaki, one who write the Poor Dad Rich Dad. He said you really don't need a financial. You really don't need college. Elon Musk said you really don't need college. If you know how to money works, you have powerful over it. That's it. I mean, really, they need to teach us. Okay, let me ask you something. How many things you still remember when you were in high school? You can use it today. For me, absolutely nothing. Everything I've taught in high school is worthless. Nothing. And they taught me how to read and write. Yes, they did. They learned how to make a math. Yes, they did. And that's about it. What else? I don't remember. Nothing. What do you remember from the college? Basics of accounting. Then how you be a certified accountant. Learning, treating with people every day. Remember the codes and how to break them and cheat on the codes to make the people more money, so the government don't take them. Which a lot of people now they're doing it this way. Yeah, waste of money too, because now in the college you have to be in a student debt or a student loan. Okay, student loan, you're gonna pay it. The whole system, brother, being made to keep you in debt, so you will never get out of that bubble. So you can stay right there in your place in a rat race. Very stay in a rat race. You know, yes, Yes, cool date and waste of time. Absolutely. You know, Robert Kawasaki, when he said, use the rest rate, the rat race to get you in the loop, and then after you get what you want, to get you out of the system, get out and start yours. But also, many other people, even if in Shark, that guy, he said, I prefer to work for myself for $70,000 a year better than for work for someone for $200,000 a year. A talent I wish I had was fixing up my messed up life. Listen, brother, what's your name? Is your name Brian? Yes, I still fear my parents. I'm a 38 years old. My mother and my father, I still fear them, but I still love them. And I mean, my parents I still love them. And my mom, last time I visited Egypt, she saw me whipping my son, and she whipped the heat out of me. She has a flip flop that has a heat detector, will follow you everywhere to go. So you better just stand right there as a man and take the hit. So my wife hold me because my mama asked her to hold me, and she got her flip flop and bow 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 all over me, bow bow bow. I have a few lines on me for a few days, but I was laughing too. Yeah, I messed up everything, but I sorted it. I was on drugs, doing crime, prison, but I grew. Listen, brother, in my company, I have apprenticeship program. Listen, I have apprenticeship program, and I know these people. Everybody do a mistake, brother. Our created us to do this, to make a mistake and fix up, to mess up and get in a line and ask for forgiveness and make up and get in line. And he did not create us to be perfect. He created us to make a mistakes. Mistakes is natural human thing. Don't be afraid of making a mistake. And you learn a mistake and you learn the hard way. Brother, you are a fighter. Yes, I'm helping people, apprenticeship, the people in a rehab and the people they actually have a past record. I'm trying to help them to be self-sufficient. I have all the respect to them. They are a fucking strong fighter. Yes, they are a strong fighter. Many people they just overdose and die. Many people that shot themselves just gave up on their life. But when you want to try to get out and try to get on your feet after strong drugs been controlling you, this is the fighter. This is somebody who wants life so bad. Same thing when somebody got out of the prison and he learned the lesson so hard, wants to get on his feet. And by the way, these people give you in work more than a regular person would give you. I promise you that. You hire somebody that been in rehab or you hire somebody that had a past record, they will work as twice as hard as the regular person. And Brian, are you still there, Brian? Brian, let's help you, brother. You know, that the easy way out, coward, especially if you have kids, unless you are really suffering. What do you mean? I didn't quite catch that, Jake. I got a wife and 4 kids and grandson and a job. Glad to hear that, Tomo. If I have a change, then anyone can. Yes, Keith. So, what do you mean? I was not chill. Guys, what's going on? I think I got lost there. Tomo, you are a great person. Jake, I don't know what's going on there, but Jake, you are, guys. Okay, let me put this. Even if when you have a child, let me listen. I don't know if you all read that report or not. Here in Eastern Kentucky, sadly, a lot of guys after being with a girlfriend and their wife get pregnant, most of them they give up. And I'm serious, a lot of single moms in this area. Why? It's just too much stress, less money, so they will go do drugs. But Tomo right there, one of the example, and Tomo, with much respect to you, brother. You are a great person. And if you don't care, I'm gonna take you as example for the apprentices and the people they are gonna practice in my apprenticeship program. I don't know your real name, brother, but Tomo 39, I'm gonna just put you as Tomo 39. I'm gonna tell this guys, you know, and I'm telling you guys, you know, people who been in a past record or who has they have past record or people in rehab and then trying to get back on their feet, you know, because listen, even if you have a family and you messed up, you messed up because a bad friend he offered you a dose of drug for free, trying to get your feet in, and you took it because you trusted him and he just put you in a bed, and then you start wasting your money of the family. He just got you in there, he hooked you up, and you were just a little bit excited and stuff with your friends, around your friends. But it's okay to do mistakes. You learn, actually, people do mistakes and come back from it, they come back stronger than before, you know so I'm not calling here anyone coward. I'm saying people that take their life when it gets hard. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, I went inside young, no children, but came out, built a life, and made a family here. Brother Tomo, you're a great person. Tomo, do you mind if I use Tomo as to just tell the people the practice and apprenticeship and tell them your story? I know I just catch a little bit of your story. If you don't mind, I'd like just to share your story with the people. Just to give them hope for tomorrow. You're a great person, brother. I'm glad to have you here. Tomo39, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and be part of this channel. And I'd like to see you here every day. And Jake, by the way, Jake and Tom, Jake is an amazing person too. Jake, one of the people, he's from Canada. He's one also of amazing people I have met. Yuri also, you gotta meet Yuri, Tomo. I mean, guys, I'm so glad we're talking. I'm so glad we're having fun here. I mean, even if we just put it in here and we're talking, sharing our story. I mean, from the way Tomo posting his comment in there, I will tell you, brother, you are proud of what you have done. And I'm proud of you of what you have done. And I'm pretty sure not just me and you were proud of that. You know, I'm pretty sure your family or whoever relative. I'm so thankful, Tomo, for sharing this with me. You know, Tomo, I'm gonna share it with is my apprenticeship program. You know, I'm gonna tell these people, about you and how you come out from, from, let's say, from a dark to the bright, because you are a fighter, because you want to get your life back, you want to build a life. So you have somebody to talk to, you have grandkids and you have kids and you have life, you know and you have cats and dogs too, you know so again, guys, I'm so thankful to you all. uh yes, I mean that's what I see, brother. you know you were walking in the street, you know a regular street, and the body who give you the dose or he put you in trouble, he just open a sewer opening or something, and you just fell in dark, and you try to get out to the bright, and that's what you have done, and you got there on your own, brother. Yes. Yep. I agree, Jake. I agree. Jake said, I think everyone goes through tough time at one point in life. There are ups. Yes. You know how many times, Jake, I wanted to give up. How many times I just want to sit on this couch and like sleep and don't want to do anything else. Just give up. But also, again, I said, listen, everything happened to your life is for a purpose. And maybe I didn't finish the story I was gonna say. You know, guys, do you know why that guy make a hole in the boat? And he knows these people are poor. And that Musa, he was asking him, why did you make the hole in that boat? And the knowledge guy told him, I told you you're not going to be patient. And Musa told him, no, I'm sorry. I know I didn't mean to ask you. I'm not going to ask you again. But in that road, they are going through, uh, Jake, and not being horrible, but don't judge before knowing a man. So men have a different path, but we will hopefully find the correct one. Yes, love you, love to you, Jake. Habibi Tomo. Guys, I love you all, really. Let me finish this story. So he broke, or he make a hole in the ship. Okay, so that means she will sink, you know. But he make a small hole that the guys can patch it later. So in that road, the knowledge guy, he knows people, any ship going through this way belonged to the king of the city. So while they were driving this way, the men of the king stopped the ship and asked him, hey, everybody get off that ship. This ship from now on, it's belonged to the king. When they were coming to get the people out, they found the hole in the ship. That knowledge guy made it there while everybody was mad at him. Okay? So they let the ship go. They said the ship is messed up. Let them go. Just let them in it and let them drown. So they let them go with the ship. And they fix it later after they get out of that trap. You know what I mean? So everybody look at him as he's a bad guy. So everything happened to you for a purpose. It happened again. The knowledge guy went to a city, okay? And a mother and a father, or a family, they have a one kid. A mother and a father, they have one kid. The knowledge guy took a life of that little fella of theirs. Everybody was mad. Everyone was mad. You know, parents, they still mad. They still didn't know what happened. Musa asked him, why did you kill somebody without doing anything? And then the knowledge guy told him, I told you you're not gonna be patient. I told you don't ask about anything, and this is a last warning I'm telling you. So, in the future, actually, that boy, you know, he's gonna be a trouble boy. And his parents, they were kind of religious people. And our creator want to reward them with another boy. So parents, they still didn't know what happened, and they were still praying for that little boy, who died. Let's go to the last one. The third one was, I think this is the finish of the story. The knowledge guy went to the city, the last one city, and he asked people to feed them. They refused to feed them. They said, we're not going to feed a stranger. So the guy, he found a wall that's almost going to fall. A brick wall is going to fall. So he got up and fixed it and built it back, and everything looks nice. So Musa asked him, why would you do this? In a city, people that want to even feed us. And if you ask them to get paid, they might pay you. Absolutely, Tomo 39. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, Tom. Guys, Tomo played with all of us. Oh my goodness, Tom. Wow. Yeah. Tomo, Jake, everybody. Tomo tricked all of us. Okay, I will remember you. Oh man. So let me finish the story. I know, but usually I remember people from their pictures. Because the names, just completely different. But okay, let me finish this story. So,
He told him, if why did you build that wall? That these city people, the people in the city, they didn't want to even feed us. They didn't want to even, they might paid you for doing this. And they told, man, listen. He said to Musa Salam, listen, you know, let me tell you about what happened in there in these three stories. I broke the ship because I want these poor people to keep their ship, because there is behind them there is was a king is always take the ships for his crew, and he don't care about your situation. This is why I broke or made a little hole in the ship to miss it up so they can have their ship. The boy, I took away the boy because he is gonna be a bad boy, and his parents are good parents, and we the creator gave them a nice, a new boy, and his wife got pregnant, and gave him a new boy. And the last one, I built this wall because under this wall there is a treasure for two orphaned little kids, and their father was a good guy. And I built that so they can get their treasure when they grow up. Because people, they don't know what's in the future, they got mad now. So what I'm saying, everything happened for a reason. The flood happened to my house so I can change my career from accountant to general contractor. You know, so you know, you see many things. Allah work His mysterious way. You know, always there is a purpose of what happened, and be thankful. Either it's a good situation or bad situation. I learned that late. You know, good situation. I'm so thankful to our Creator. I'm so thankful to Allah. You know, in a bad thing before the good things. And I'm so thankful He allow me to meet Him 5 times a day. And it could be more if I want to. The only thing that I can meet Allah anytime I want. Only thing I do, I just have to wash up and put my prayer rug and say Allahu Akbar, and then start praying. You know what I mean? Uh, Children shouldn't be without a parent. Yep. So yeah, sadly in Eastern Kentucky here, brothers, I'm teenagers around this area. God is great. Yep, yep. And they go have fun without any kind of protection, and suddenly you find you're in a last year of a high school, and your girlfriend is pregnant. And in that age, the fertility, you know, to getting pregnant is so high. You know, I mean, if the sperm just touch over the vagina, she could get pregnant. So why would to be stupid? And you still don't have anything. You don't have anything that you have been built. To do such a thing. Just wait, brother. Wait. But people, because I understand teenager and stuff, they don't. Nobody told them, what to do or not to do. Is prohibited to have, to to have a relation with a girl before marriage, and all of that. But they didn't tell them, and people, they don't have any idea. So this is why they struggle. Malak really breaks me. They feel unloved and unwanted, like they did something. Yes, yes, brother. Yeah, God is great. Yes, this is the only thing that and this is a wonderful thing. When um, I understand